Oh, the flood of the what's in my wallet videos.
There's more coming.
Frank, get in the car.
Everybody's doing it.
Now.
Okay.
Is it just me, or can we get a little bit more creative here? Typically, when I see those videos, I just keep scrolling. I mean, do we really care about that 5% rotating quarterly category card that's in your wallet because you're spending on gas this quarter?
You better lock it up. You better lock it up. No, you lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
Maybe it's just me, but I'm looking for cards that, yes, have good welcome bonuses, but also stack really well to help me elevate my earning potential. So if that's important to you, stick around. You probably can tell, my name is Bo.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
And I focus on a lot of different strategies to earn and redeem credit card points and miles. My strategy is for individuals, but also for couples or families. We do have 2 boys at home. My wife and I do travel with the kids throughout the year, but we also do leave them at home and take some nice luxurious trips with just the 2 of us. I promise I don't leave the kids home alone.
I made my family disappear.
So that's what I'm going to talk about today. Cards that do have nice welcome bonuses, but they also earn well or they stack to earn even better. And some of these may be in your wallet today, but you may not know about some of these strategies. Plus, if I did a what's in my wallet video, I'd probably have to change it a handful of times before I was able to get that video to you, since I can be a maniac with sign-up bonuses.
I'm a maniac on the floor, and I'm dancing like I've never danced before.
So first up, 3 cards that are in my wallet that I make sure to stack just about every single time that they're used. This one may be a bit of a surprise. The American Airlines executive card from Citi. I feel like this card gets a bad rap. And I'm not saying that you should go out and get an airline specific card, since it does lock you in and you don't have the ability to transfer points out to transfer partners like some of the general travel rewards cards. And the Admirals Club access with this card can be a bit underwhelming. Most of these lounges are dated or just don't have good luxurious options like some of the new Chase and Capital One lounges. But they have refreshed a few lounges recently, and I think they have a big plan for 2025 and beyond. So we'll see what shakes out there. I will say, I want nothing to do with the Admirals Club Lounge in Tampa. I'd rather pay $8 at Starbucks than go to this lounge. I'm praying that with the new airport terminal that Tampa's getting, that we get one of the Amex or Capital One or Chase lounges. And I do think this card is a bit overpriced, but some of the value points here, if you do value American Airlines status, the 2 thresholds for 10,000 loyalty point bonuses do have value. Plus, with American Airlines hotels, you get 5x per dollar for being an Advantage member, plus 5x for using this specific American Airlines credit card. And this can bring huge value when booking a few hotels over the course of the year, and you get a 20 or 30% bonus on miles and your loyalty points based on your status level. Now, because this is a card from Citi, I'm able to often leverage Citi merchant offers with the American Airlines e-shopping portal to get outsized value for things that I was going to buy either way. And I use Cashback Monitor to see if the e-shopping portal or Rakuten would be a better fit. And often I see that this e-shopping portal does have outsized value when compared to Rakuten or Capital One Shopping or one of the other portals. I'm at nearly 110,000 loyalty points so far in 2024, with less than a third of that being from flights where I've earned miles that way. So the remaining 2/3 has been from American Airlines hotels and this e-shopping portal. This card does have a few other credits and benefits to help offset the annual fee, and I'm going to keep it for another year. For a lot of the reasons that I just mentioned, I do fly American Airlines relatively often, and I actually do have a referral link down below for this and some of the other co-branded credit cards from Citi and American Airlines. If you do have interest in any of those cards, feel free to use that link down in the description below. Last point I'll mention on the Citi Executive World Elite, I've done a few other videos where I talk about how to earn status with American Airlines and how this card can play an instrumental point in that. And I also talk about different point stacking methods. So feel free to check out any of those other videos if you want to see a little bit more in-depth strategy. Next up, the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The Chase Sapphire Preferred often gets overlooked and it gets hated on. I think because they haven't had any really killer updates to this card. And the introduction of the Built card and the Wells Fargo Autograph Journey card, a lot of creators like to say that those 2 cards have passed this one by, and that's fine. I pay a mortgage, so the Built card is of no interest to me. and I despise Wells Fargo. So even if they added transfer partners above and beyond what they have today, I probably still wouldn't add the autograph journey. I love Chase offers. Between the different Chase offers and my Chase cards, I earned about $300 to $400 in cash back each year. And I find myself using the Sapphire Preferred at least once per quarter to book a hotel stay. It seems like these Chase offers have really aligned. Like one I did recently in July, I stayed at an Aloft. It was a work trip for 2 nights, but I was able to book that hotel with my Sapphire Preferred and earn the standard 3x per dollar spent plus 10% cash back, which ended up being $39 in cash back. Another point stack that I did here in August was for online groceries, which I try to do once a month to take advantage of that 5% back that you get if you go to pick up the groceries and you use the Sapphire Preferred. But along with that, Rakuten had an elevated 11% cash back. I think it was just for 1 day only, plus the standard 3x per dollar by using the Sapphire Preferred. Plus Chase Offers has an additional 10% cash back through Instacart right now. So combine all that, nearly 30% cash back on grocery spend. So I more than covered the annual fee for the Sapphire Preferred just with these Chase offers. Plus it unlocks Chase's transfer partners, aka Hyatt, and I use this card as my go-to when I'm abroad for my restaurant spend. Last card that's in my wallet, then I'll talk about some that are on the radar. Capital One Venture X. I can't say enough good things about this card. I've done countless videos where I talk about this card, compare it to other premium tier travel cards. Did a point stack recently. We had to get some clothes for the boys, back to school stuff, and I was able to stack Capital One shopping plus a Capital One offer plus the 2x that you get as standard with this card, 8% plus 9% plus the 2x back for something that I was going to spend either way. So a nice way to get roughly 20% back. So now on to Amex, and they always seem to represent some of the best welcome offers, hands down. And they're damn good at convincing us to go after cards that weren't on our radar or aren't necessarily a good fit based on the earning categories. But these welcome offers are just so lucrative. On the personal side, the Amex Gold and Platinum have unprecedented offers right now. A few years ago, I got the Gold at 60,000 and the Platinum at 150,000 points. And now you can easily find the Gold at 100,000 membership rewards points and the Platinum at 175,000. Just make sure if you don't have these cards that you're familiar with the Amex family rules and that you get the Gold before you get the Platinum. And I do have referral links to these cards if you're not using a friend or family member's link. I'm eating my words here, but guys, these business cards have insane offers right now. 175,000 membership rewards points for the Business Gold, 200,000 for the Business Platinum. This is unreal. Don't settle for anything less if you are going to get one of these cards. And again, remember the family rules. The co-branded Delta cards also have some elevated offers right now on the personal side, not on the business side from what I've seen. Another thing I really like about these Amex cards, since I have the Gold and the Platinum and a few other of the co-branded cards, Amex offers have saved me over $500 this year alone. I use these all the time, and this is on everything from retail to travel and entertainment. And when you use a shopping portal like Rakuten to stack here,
and I, when they were together, used to frequent the hotel constantly.
We'll take it!
So when you think about that 175K offer with the Business Gold, those 175,000 points more than covered both my wife and I to fly to London on Virgin and upper class with another 60,000 points of this to spare. These 175,000 points are so much more valuable when you transfer out to the transfer partners versus using the Amex travel portal. I've seen my mom use this travel portal and get 1 cent per point or less, whereas she could have gotten 3 to 5 cents per point if she would have just transferred those points out to one of Amex's transfer partners. So a few other cards you may want to consider, not necessarily for point stacking, but just for a slam dunk welcome offer, both from Chase. The Bonvoy Bold, no annual fee, comes with a free night award for up to 50,000 points, plus a standard 60,000 Marriott points, essentially up to 110,000 Marriott points that could be valued at up to $1,100 with a no annual fee card that you could always use to either upgrade to one of the other cards, shift it over to the Ritz-Carlton card after a year. The other one, the IHG1, comes with a $99 annual fee, but this welcome offer is pretty insane. 5 free nights, up to 60,000 points per night, so essentially could be up to 300,000 points in value for a $99 annual fee card. On the business side, and I just missed out on this elevated 120,000 point welcome offer with the $95 annual fee Chase Ink Preferred. My strategy was to add the Ink Preferred and eventually downgrade the Sapphire Preferred, but now I'm second guessing that after talking earlier in this video about the Chase offers and the other ways that I leveraged the Sapphire Preferred. I did call Chase and they honored the additional 20,000 points, dropped them to my account within 2 weeks. So good on you, Chase, for doing that. And the beauty of this Ink Preferred card is you don't need the Sapphire Preferred to tap into Chase's transfer partners, and it has some elevated 3x categories on the business side of things. So the moral of the story here is, regardless of if you're chasing a welcome offer or not, make sure that you're tuned into your top spending categories and that you're maximizing your earning potential. You're leveraging these different cards and their offers that are available. You're point stacking with these different shopping portals. Holler at me if you have any questions. Make sure you're maximizing that earning potential and redeeming those points for incredible memories. Until next time, cheers.